Welcome to Great Lakes Outdoors, everyone. I'm your host, Rob Trott.
And I'm your co-host, Susie Cheryl Trott.
On this week's show, we're going to take you back to Expeditions North Lodge in Nagagami Lake.
And we're going to be fishing for some more world-class walleye.
So you stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of your Great Lakes Outdoors.
This week, we're hard at it again at Nagagami Lake and Expeditions North Lodge in northern Ontario. Let's join in as we are winding down our third evening of walleye fishing.
Feels pretty nice. Boy, that's a nicer one. That's a better one.
You need a net, don't you?
Yeah, probably.
He's a break your line.
He's a little bit chunky.
Yeah, got him right on the lip. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, he's a nice one.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch one right here.
There's 14. Oh, those are nice ones there. Beauty. It's about 17, 18 also.
Yep. That's what we're looking for.
Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
Nice fish.
Yeah, look at healthy.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see if I can get his brother.
Oh, he's a dandy. Pretty.
Yeah.
Wonder where he goes. 20 right on the money.
20 inches, huh?
A little over 20, 20 and a half. Yep. Come on, baby.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, it's in there. Yeah. There you go.
Nice fish.
Yep, not bad. Good one. Not bad. 22, eh?
Yep.
Gone.
I think it's bigger than the one you just landed.
Good, I hope so.
Oh yeah, there he is.
A good one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he acts like it.
And we're in 17 foot of water.
Not really.
Yeah, just like the one you just got. There we go. Hey, spit out the minnow. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
It's 36.
36 walleye.
Yeah.
We've been here about an hour and a half.
More than that now, but
Yeah. That's not bad. We moved around a little bit, look for a new spot, but come back here. So there we go.
one.
There, look at that. I got a bite and I ain't even jigging.
He does too.
Still got him. Putting my coat on. I don't think he's a big one,
I don't either.
but he's feisty. Come on. There he is. Hey? Be dancing like a bass. He swallowed my minnow. Well, another day done.
Yep.
What do you think?
I don't know.
We've been pike fishing in the morning. Then the wind kicked up. Big waves. She flattened out. Now she's waves again.
Well, we had a pretty good night. That's the 37th walleye.
37th?
We've been out here about 3 hours now.
Well, we got a... Yeah, we're 9 foot now. So should we head her to the barn?
Yep, I think so.
Another beautiful Canadian sunset greeted us on our way in. The following morning, it was again my turn, and I still had the touch of catching the big eyes.
Early morning, day 5. That's a nice start, isn't it?
Yeah. We had some pretty good chop on the lake last night. She calmed down overnight. It's been warm up here.
Yeah, yesterday they hit a record. It got 94 degrees, and they said that had a record for the area.
I believe it.
At 94 in May. What's going to come? And they say today it's supposed to be warmer.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, but it's pretty warm.
Yeah, we come out and hit it good. The boys in the boat over there just landed a nice one. And, it's pretty simple, just your minnow and a jig. We've been
Well, there's all
hammering.
kinds of ledges that we keep drifting over. See, a lot of the boats, though, they anchor down, don't they?
Yeah. We've been doing better drifting. Put a marker out where we catch them and keep hitting it.
Let's hope the day produces some big ones. If I lose it, I'm going to cry.
Ah, you won't cry.
Yeah, I will.
Because there's other ones out there.
Nice fish. Thank you, sir.
Gotta measure it out.
Yeah, I think so. Come on. Here. Boy, look at those teeth. And you got them right in there. Yeah. That's a nice
That's a
one.
long one.
Yeah. I thought I did. 24. 24.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Gonna put him back.
Oh, of course.
There. There's the...
Maybe 17.
Nice, fatty and meaty.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Oh, he was hungry, too.
Yeah. Caught him right by the lip.
Pretty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got that dark color.
Thanks a lot, buddy. There he goes. He's going home to tell his friends.
Yeah. And we'll have to move.
But all over this lake, I fished a lot of lakes. There's shoals. We're starting out in 60 foot. Within 100 yards, we're up to 8 foot.
Well,
We're
you
working
said
that
that.
ridge.
You just caught that. We're at 19 feet.
19. And we started
was
to drift
40.
at 60.
Yep.
And it's just right there. So you're always looking for the breaks coming up. And the lie, last night we were here last night and pound them pretty good.
Nice
Is it?
fish.
Pick it up, I think so.
Come here. Come here. You want to be
Oh yeah,
pictured.
that's a perfect eater. Sure is.
Hit pretty good. Yeah.
Put him on the
Pretty
screen, that's
fish.
perfect.
All right.
Pretty fish.
We're having a walleye fry tonight for the
Need one
camp.
more. He said to bring in 3.
That's the only reason we're keeping them.
Yep. Nice fish. 40 feet of water again.
Beautiful fish.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's 2 nice eaters.
Yep. That's the size you want to keep for eating.
Yep.
The big ones, let them go. There. Look.
Nice
What in
fish.
the world? You're back fishing and I got to do all
Thank
the
you,
work.
sir. No, it's a walleye. Oh, it's a
Walleye.
big walleye. Come on, Kev.
Oh, you want me to net it?
Yep, please. It's a record.
Oh, yeah, might be.
Yeah.
It's the record.
Might be.
That's a nice one.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That might be the new record.
What do you think?
What's it worth to you?
Don't you drop it over, Kevin.
That's a dandy.
Ah,
Unfortunately, that's not going to be lunch.
no, that's
No.
not going to be lunch. That's the biggest, I think, to date.
How much that weigh, Kev? 8 pounds?
Yeah, I would say 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
That might be 26.
Wow.
That's measuring.
Well, Sue's gonna have to grab it and measure it.
Let's be honest with this measurement now.
Yeah, just hold both hands underneath there.
Got it.
Let me see it.
See?
It's a dandy.
26.
Come on, make sure it's right.
26. 25 and a half.
She went the other way.
25 and a half.
Kevin,
record.
Verify that. Kev.
Yeah, just stick it up there. I can. Just do there.
26.
Yeah,
26.
26.
26.
26.
See him? He's leaving.
Over the side. Oh, we're gonna.
Yep, there he goes. Nice fish.
Kevin, is
New
that
record.
verifiable?
26.
New record.
How much did she pay you to say that?
There was no money exchange. That was a 26.
26. That was nice.
In 10 feet of water?
The king is dead.
10 feet of water?
About 9.
That means I gotta run for 27 now. That's not good.
About 29. About 9 feet of water.
Hey, yeah.
Alright, let's talk about that one.
Is that desperation or what?
Said it wouldn't make the eating tree, I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be good in the fish fry.
I'm he really bit it. You must have been open.
Oh,
Is this master angler size?
I don't think so. That's probably the most unique catch, though.
Yeah. You can see where he was sitting down like that.
Yep.
Dirt down here. He's like, what in the world is going on? He got relocated.
The wind started picking up, so we decided to head in towards a little island named Debbie to take a break and get out of the wind.
Kevin, we took a little break here, and this is one of their shore lunch areas right here. It's
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Isn't it gorgeous? Got a rake there for to clean up after your mess. But
Picnic table and the rocks to put the fish and cook
Yeah.
them, and benches. I think they
Yeah.
even brought in all these rocks off
Right.
the beach or something.
yeah, he's
you know?
thought of everything, but the only thing is it's been hot and dry up here and windy, and the ministry said no fires.
Yeah, they called 3 times to make sure he got
Right.
that message. So we unfortunately can't show you any shore lunches, which is kind of a part of a Canadian adventure.
Yes.
But we're going to have a walleye fry back at camp tonight.
Yep, group fry tonight.
Yep. But this is what it would be. We wanted to show it to you anyway, and it's just unfortunate. But he says it might be the whole summer. You know,
Yeah.
it's so dry. I mean, well, this is May 25th today, and it's going to be 90-some degrees.
92.
Usually, like you said, it snows now. Not 92 degrees. Yesterday was 94.
Right.
You know, so we're fishing early in the morning and late in the evening, and that's about all you can do.
And last night we went out, a front went through, a thunderstorm went to the west of us.
Windy.
And the fish shut down. We still caught
Quite a few.
up, but not our 40, 50 a night.
No. No, we've been averaging about 40 or
Yeah.
50 a night. I think we only got 15 last
Yes.
night, and this morning we only got about 10, but Sue caught, of course, she had to beat me,
She beat you.
26-incher. That's
Yep.
a nice walleye.
And one was caught yesterday, 28.
Yep, Lance.
guess,
Yep. Well, we wanted to show it to you anyway, folks, and we're going to go and get lunch anyway. We can't have a shore lunch, but we brought lots of food, so.
After arriving back at camp, Kevin filleted our walleyes for our evening's meal. After lunch, we talked with Dave about the extremely warm weather.
But this has been incredibly hot all week.
In my 12 years here, this is the warmest May we've ever had. And as you can see, there's no bugs.
Yes.
There's none.
That's great. I mean, that's for sure. But it was 90-some yesterday. It's 90 again today.
Yep. And it's warm. I mean, it's humid.
But you know, the fishing has been pretty good, all things considered. As you said, maybe not quite as many as normal because of the heat.
You know, there are times when we've had crazy good fishing. I personally was one time right down here by the river mouth, 45 walleye for 47 casts, and I have a guest that swears they caught 58 in a row. 200 fish days are not uncommon. Now, it's going to be pretty hard to do that when it's 90 degrees, but
yeah.
you still will catch fish. They're there. You put a minnow on a jig and drag it in front of their face, some of them are going to bite.
And that's basically what we've been doing. And you know, despite the weather, and mostly at night we've been fishing because it's been so hot, we've been averaging about 40 to 50 fish a night.
Walt Wiseman from Barberton, Ohio, has been fishing Nagagami Lake for 34 years, and he shares some of his memories with us.
We fished the whole lake and done well for the whole lake, but it's has improved in the last, 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Just the last 4 years.
Yeah, maybe 6.
Okay.
They've controlled the limit and so forth, and it has really helped the fishing.
You think so, eh?
Oh, I know so. I know so.
I believe you told me that you think you caught a 36-inch, you don't think, you know you caught a 36-inch walleye that weighed 14 and a half pounds in this lake.
Right.
That is one heck of a walleye.
And I had a buddy that caught one larger than that.
Oh, jeez. They just don't get much bigger.
Off of Debbie's Island.
Yeah, right over here, right there.
And we're in bed asleep, and you could hear him yelling coming across the water there.
Bigger than 36.
In, he held that fish like that.
Oh, my God.
I forget what it weighed.
My gosh.
But it was a tremendous fish.
You know, I think you're absolutely right, though. You know, now you can only keep one over 18 inches, and it's 4 instead of 6. I think that's really helped. And I noticed that 99% of the fishermen in this camp this week have been throwing those big ones back.
Yes, sir.
Which is a good thing. The ones you want to eat are those 15,
Those
16
small,
inchers.
Right. And actually, it's better eating.
Oh, absolutely, they're better eating. And
right.
when you catch a 25, 26, 28, 30 inch, that's all normally a female. And that's a breeder that you're just killing thousands of fish for.
You're
no
right.
sense in
Yes,
it.
sir.
Pike-wise, I understand you got a couple big ones. You said what, 42 inch?
42 inch, I think, was the tops we had. I'm not sure I landed that one, but it came in our boat.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can take credit for it. May I ask how old you are?
I'll be 83 next month.
Wow. And you're still fishing. You've had a lot.
Yeah.
You've caught a lot of fish this week, haven't you?
My share.
Your share, eh?
Enough to eat.
Because of the winds that evening, Mark Herden took Rob and I in the camp boat, which was much bigger and faster.
Yeah, he's a nice one.
He is, for sure.
He's a nice one.
Yeah, there we go. Nice fish.
Yes. You hit it pretty hard. It is funny. They're in 9 feet of water.
That's pretty.
That's a nice fish. Beauty. Nice and cold. What do you think? 17, 18 inches probably?
Yeah, I would say.
You want him for dinner, or is he too big?
Nope, we'll keep just the small ones.
Okay.
There, 16 inches.
Well, there we go. Hey, oh, I'm sorry. Can't help it. I hope it's a better one. It feels like, no, he ain't. Might be an eater.
For dinner?
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
Oh, yes,
About dinner size, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That'll be tasty.
Yep. Thought he was bigger than that, the way he slammed that thing.
Throw him in the live well, too.
Yep.
That's a nice little one.
Good eater.
Let's see if I can keep him on.
Yeah, hopefully that's a better fish.
Feels a little bit better.
Haven't seen him yet. God, he must be. He's not coming up. There he is.
There he is.
Yeah, a little better.
A little
He's not
better.
huge. Better though. That's probably another one for dinner, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, I do too. It's like a good dinner fish right there. He's a little bit better though.
He's heavier.
Yeah, he's heavier than the other ones.
He'll go in the live well, too.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Well, that's a good sign. They're starting.
Yeah. It's just 8 o'clock too, so.
Still time. Good spot right off that point on the campsite. It drops straight off, and you get up there and you sit in about 12 feet of water, and usually it's one after the other.
Oh, we can give it a try. That's Debbie's Island right by the camp there.
Yeah, nice and close to camp.
Yeah, I don't care.
Sounds
We're
good.
not
to me.
exactly tearing them up here.
No, we'll give it a shot.
Okay. Let's do it.
Usually if we have a hard time catching fish out in the lake, this is where we come.
Mm-hmm. You better, ooh, look at this. This is a better fish. This one is definitely a better fish.
Hit it pretty hard, didn't he?
Yes, he did. But he took you right off there. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this son of a gun. I get a look at him here. Oh, yeah, he's a nice one.
He is a nice one.
He is a nice one.
That's a pike.
Ah, it's a silly pike. Doggone. No wonder you hit it so hard. I was all excited there. I thought we had a nice walleye. Stinky little pike.
He wants to stay down there. Oh. Maybe another one for the live well.
Good. Yeah, he's a nice one.
He's healthy fish.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Absolutely. Nice fish.
Keep him for dinner too.
Yeah, good one. That's 9:25. We only got another, what, 10, 15 minutes at the most.
It should be dark soon.
Yeah. We've had a pretty good night. Not great, but we've caught a few. We've got some for the fish fry tomorrow, so.
They'll be tasty.
That's right. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. I think this hot weather just shut them right down today, pretty much.
You might have a storm move through and
Yep.
hopefully that'll wake them up.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, it's been fun anyway. It always is.
It's a good night.
Yep.
I got to fish with Mark the following night, and I had a great time as always.
Well, we're out here again.
Here we are again. A little nicer weather, not as much wind. We're down at the far north end of the lake, down in Deep Bay. Fishing about 17.5 feet of water, just drifting along this nice shoal. Hopefully pick up a few walleye. We've done well down here in the past.
Whole lot cooler out here.
It's beautiful out here. Compared to being at the camp, it's just scorching hot.
It's 94 at camp right now.
That's crazy for this time of year.
Probably about 84 out here.
Yeah.
Nice breeze.
It's comfortable.
No 2-footers like last night.
No.
Not
this
shake,
is-
rattle, and rolling.
This is much better.
I think so. And this is a place that you guys get to fish pretty often, or?
Yeah, we come down here once in a while. Not, I wouldn't say often, but we come down here just to get a change of scenery and get out of camp. It's usually a good spot.
And this is almost the far north side of the lake.
Yep, this is the very end of it down here.
Okay. Didn't take us long to get here, though.
No, not in this boat.
Yeah, not in this boat. We won't talk about Kevin's boat over there. And we're just using jigs and minnows.
Just a jig and a minnow, yep.
Okay. Let's get to it.
Bounce along and see what we can do.
Okay. Really nice walleye, you guys. I know the theory. If you don't get them in the boat, you don't catch the fish.
There's a nice fish.
Ooh, what kind of ways since that one, huh?
Nice fish.
Oh, he is nice.
Nice and thick.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Healthy. I gotta ask you, Mark, what got you out here? I mean, this is a beautiful place, but how'd you end up here?
Well, I knew a guy who had worked here, and he was looking for a partner to work with him. And I came up on vacation from my other job back in the Sioux, and I called from here and gave them my notice, and I've been here ever since.
Never went back?
Never went back.
Never looked back?
Nope.
And you've been here how long?
This is my 7th year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to work. I enjoy doing this, and getting paid to do it it's kind of hard to turn down.
So you've got an awesome boss.
Yeah, he's great.
You've got fishing when you want to.
Yep.
You even have help to sleep in, so that or help to help you, so you can sleep in every once in a while.
Yeah, it's very nice to have.
Wow, better watch it. There might be people from Michigan coming up trying to get your job. I might be one of them.
Yeah, it's a tough gig, but somebody has to do it.
There you go. You couldn't have found a better place.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, okay, where is he? There he comes. There he comes. Well, he's not very big.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, but he gave me lots of excitement. He came back 4 times for it. Give him that minnow on the way down there.
He's got a few minnows in him.
Does he?
He says thanks.
Yeah, no problem. The sun may go down on us. The fishing may improve. Or it may not.
Hopefully it does.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rob, I'm still ahead. I've caught the big ones. I'm giving you a run for your money. You and Kevin aren't real happy with me.
Well, she does have the biggest one at this point, 26.5 inch, probably an 8-pound walleye, but we have a few days left, and we have another show to bring you next week from here. We're going to take you pike fishing in some of the back bays on Little Lake where we found, well, all kinds of surprises. So until then, I'm Rob Trott.
And I'm Susie Sherrill Trott saying take care and God bless.